And in the top left, we've got Untitled Citadel MaxPax, and bottom right, it is Bunny. I'm curious if we will see that engineering bay block again. It could be a very strong move. And yes, indeed, it seems like that's the case here. Bunny is going to move out with an SCV here. He will come in for that NG bay block. It seems like he has the money now. Yep. There it is, engineering bay block. Confirmed. Marine is gonna shoot down that probe. SV is coming back here. The one that made the NG bay. Who's done his job, has done his service. Now maybe he can retire. He's seeing the battlefield, he's getting back battered and bruised, but still kind of healthy. And well, I guess he will still be used. He's not gonna retire. He's one of those guys who just make a bunker after that. And let's see if he can survive the days in this army here of of Bunny. Maybe he will get healed up by a medevac, we don't know. Maybe he will get killed by an adept, we don't know. So he will heal his friend first, but he won't receive any healing himself. He will be pulled back into the main base though. And he might be one of the geyser guys, we don't know yet. We'll work on the minerals for now. No, he will be a mineral person. So he will keep on spending his days now mining these minerals. Let's see how long he can survive. We're gonna keep him selected, we're gonna name him. He's gonna be what's his name? What's his face? What does he look like? I'm kind of feeling a Peter here. So we're gonna call him Peter. Peter the SCV driver. And he's gonna lose some of his friends here for now. But, I mean, MaxPax also lost one of his friends. He will be able to get into that bunker. And a couple Marines inside that. I'm gonna make that a good position. But these SCVs are denied from mining for now. Alien is gonna go across the map, he's gonna find that base, of course, it was already known. And he will shoot down a probe, potentially. No, he's gonna go away. Won't take the risk of dying. Pete is still working on the minerals here. He's working shift by shift, night by day, day by night, and he's gonna bring in more and more money. He doesn't need any rest, he probably has a full bag of coffee beans inside his SCV suit. And a coffee machine is gonna last him for the rest of this map. Marines are trying to push down that adept, but adept won't get caught here. Alien, can it get into the main? Unfortunate answer says no. And Bunny's vision just reaches this green thing, and that's it. He doesn't see anything of this. I mean, there's no surprise going on, but it's always the good thing to confirm that. Kinda need to see, hey, are you actually going in that twilight? Is this really Blink? Or are you actually doing something weird, like a Stargate or Colossus? Super fast warp prism. Here's the Citadel, by the way. A Raven coming in here. Bunny has an opportunity. Chuck down a couple auto turrets. Will only hit a Stalker there, unfortunately. The Stalkers in front, they're kind of... they're kind of walking by those Marines here. And man, I wouldn't want to be one of those Marines. Pete is still... Oh, Pete is gonna get transferred. Pete is getting into a risky position here. And Pete is not getting targeted yet, but he eats a little bit of friendly fire there from the tank, so he loses another 10 HP. The Adept is gonna get killed off though, and the Raven is still not finding anything here. Oh, Stalkers are gonna come and try to intercept this one, so they're gonna box him in for now. Pete might get healed up. We're gonna see Medivacs very soon here. And Pete is gonna be a geyser guy now. So he goes into the gas mines, to the geysers. He's gonna get some of that stinky stuff, which is green. I mean, it's so smelly, it's even green, right? Stalkers are gonna blink in and get a Marine here. It's gonna be having a rough time finding any Marauder kills. Additional Marines do rally in. The Observer is gonna see everything, and this push is getting across the map. There's no combat shields yet, but they will finish up in a second. Boom! Is this enough here from MaxPax? I'm not sure. Bunny's army is looking very formidable. And with the Stalkers returning, we do have a good Stalker bulk, but no Guardian Shield anymore as the Sentry uses 2 force fields. I'm not sure if I like that choice, because man, this firepower is just so high right now here. The Guardian Shield might have actually been better. He's gonna snipe that Robo, so no additional Colossi. Pete might survive this fight. He might survive this map, because Bunny might just win the game here right now without Pete dying, even though he is very close on the verge of death here. And it's the same with MaxPax. He's about to die as well. The tank's still anchoring this position. Widowmine is starting to recharge here. This is actually a second tank behind. The Warp Prism is empty. And GG's called. And Pete did survive the fight. He went all the way to make an proxy engineering bay and block the natural base from MaxPax. Then he went all the way back. And he got hit by a tank, even from his own team, while he was mining minerals. Minding his business, mining minerals, having just another day of the office. And he still survived. Can't believe it, man. This guy's a veteran. It's like a real veteran. So let's hop into the next map here. Bunny 1 up. And MaxPax needs to bring it back. Can he do it? We are on Ruby Rock. It's a very aggressive map actually, so this could actually play into the hands of, well, whoever is going to be early aggressive. And honestly, I don't hate the chances for Bunny here. Just put down something very aggressive and just try to get across the map. He's already putting down an SCV. Could be another engineering by block, but I feel like this is a little bit early, isn't it? Usually you wait until you have your barracks started. I think. Not sure. Gonna start the barracks here. And going into the gas. And he will not play that proxy, will he? Oh, not the engineer bay block. Or maybe he'll still do it. Yeah, he's coming in, but he will be seen. Okay. So this is Pete's successor, but he will get ganked on by probes. They have electro zappers. They're like shooting tasers at him. He's trying to make this work, but he's like, man, what am I about to do? I'm about to make another one. And he dies. So the Nexus is forced away. You have to invest more money into this, but I mean, like you pay with 31 more minerals. But you also got the 3 probes that were working on this already, so that's a lot of mining that went down the drain there for MaxPax as well. So it's kind of okay to do that investment, I feel like. It doesn't feel wrong. And there's the factory coming up. The other side warp gate. And adepts. Now let's see how many he's gonna make before he goes into stalkers. Actually gonna make a second one here. Twilight Council. Very early Twilight Council. And there's the Stoke. For a second I was like, are you gonna make another adept? Oh, the Marines do spawn. One of them though unfortunately does not spawn on the outside. The Adept Shade gets in and gets a good scout as well. He sees all of the production, he sees the base. So he knows there's not a one base committal behind this. And he doesn't even die. Now you can stagger these shades. Like one shade to just expire. He's gonna send one more to see the army movement. He sees these Marines and he will be able to trade against the Marines here. Bunny needs to be careful. He doesn't even get that one adept. But MaxPax will pull back for now. Let's actually see how slow adepts do attack. 1.61. That's slow. I mean, look at the Marines. They're at 0.61. 1.6 is a second slower than the Marines. The Marine about shoots 3 times while the Adept shoots once. I guess the Marine shoots 2.5 or so times, so yeah. Raven coming in here, no interference matrix though, and additional barracks being planted down. This base is awfully slow though. Like this is fully saturated. Why is this so low? I guess a couple SCVs can't make their way over. Kind of stuck here on the high ground. The Raven is even showing itself, and we do have a Cyclone here. It's gonna kill that Adept off. Still on the way. Third base being set up here for MaxPax. We'll find this Marine here. Raven is also starting his aggression, and oh, MaxPax is gonna commit here. He will kill the tank. Will he kill the rest? He does snipe the Cyclone. He loses a couple of Stalkers, but there was no bunker, so it's actually a very difficult defense. The Raven is just flying by for now. He's gonna throw down an auto turret. But is that gonna be enough to do enough damage back to his opponent? There's actually a shield battery here, which is finished up. And another place where you could drop an auto turret. There might be a few exposed drones or probes. And the tank number 2 gets sniped again. No medevacs here with this group. What is the starport doing, man? It's just not doing anything right now, it feels like. Bunny is struggling to defend this. Even the Raven is starting to be pulled back. That F2 happened hard here. It's the panic moment when I need everybody at home. Second, and he might just fly over the frickin' Stalkers. He's gonna try to drop an auto turret. He will actually succeed, but that was a very, very easy target there. MaxPax is gonna kill the guy in the red, and that was Bunny. MaxPax is gonna take that map very fast. 6 minutes till death. Was that a 4 gate? Might have been. Didn't take a quick look here. Close look. 10,000 feet, that edition, Bunny and MaxPax going at it in the third map of this best of 3. And whoever wins this will be through into the next round of RSL. Let's hop into this one. In the top left, MaxPax. In the bottom right is Bunny. 10,000 feet, we've seen this map a lot of times. That's a pretty good map, actually. I don't hate it yet. Probably need to see it another half year or so to be starting to hate this map. for now I still like it. Looks like a very good map. Makes for very good games. No engineer bay block this time it seems, as we have no SCV moving out. Actually, this is like a very powerful map to do this in engineer bay block, honestly. I really like it on this map more than any other. Because the natural third base sticks out so much into the opponent's area. Like he's scouting this position right now with Pro P. Probe will confirm that one base setup for now. Of course, it doesn't see the double gas, but you can kind of assume at this point. Because it doesn't see the factory, but you can kind of assume at this point. And it would be a fair assumption. Because usually you don't see the two depots. Unless you're going for a double gas opening as the turn player. Would that being chrono boosted out? This looks so funny with this mushroom with purple lights. Second base on location here for Barney. The Reaper is starting to roam a little bit, scout a little bit. We do see the Reaper having commitment. Is he gonna go for 2 and 1, or will we see 3 and 2? And he will go into the third Reaper here. So 3 and 2 is gonna be it. Has a lot of potential, but there's already a ship battery here in the natural base for MaxPax. Who comes in with a adept right now, trying to kill that SCV, and he will succeed. But there's already the next guy coming in. Man, this is some fire going on there. He got pulled off while that freaking. How do you say the thing to the wielder or whatever? Like. You're wielding plates together, right? Oh, he doesn't see that Reaper, that's funny. I was hiding in plain sight. Terran Force coming across the map here. Can you find any damage? Is potential to just push through, run into the main base. You will lose the first Reaper on the way, but the rest is gonna be tough to get stopped here. MaxPax defense has been looking insanely good though against a lot of these small harassment task force. So far, losing 2 probes is actually not that big of a deal. He lost the third one, but that's fine. Loses a little bit of mining time. The issue is if these guys get out, gets another one. Number 4. Well, we're approaching the territory where you think, well, it's just not. That was not the best defense. So four guys do die, 1 does fall down into the pond. The Hellion does get away to scout another day. Triple barracks finishing up here. He's gonna lift over and utilize that tech lab from the starport to get his stim up and running. And the adept, well, he wants to see what he can see. Raven pushing out here. A lot of stalkers looking for something to intercept, but they won't find anything on that angle. The Raven is coming the other way around. We do have 3 gates here in this game. That's a lot of stalkers, by the way. He will blink on top of the tank, and he will evacuate the low stalkers into the prism here. That's very well done. Let's be careful, doesn't want to lose too many units there. The auto turret harassment is also starting, the Raven is ready, he can chuck down one more auto turret if he wants to, he's not gonna do it for now. And this depot, it needs to be touched. The Stalker's coming in here, I'm gonna start to snipe some more ACVs. Tries to drop another auto turret, but sees the Stalkers waiting, decides against it. He will finish up the depot. This observer was hanging out with his friend the Medivac. Next is coming in here at the third base, this time a different location, not the forward one. Unlike the game against Clem. He did win the series, by the way, against Clem, so should be feeling confident. Going up against Bunny here. I mean, he's in 1-1. But we do see... Oh, he even cancels that warp in. He wants to get that move in as fast as possible. And double auto turret is going to be dropped here, but not going to find any damage. Shield battery is just going to heal up everything. The Stalkers are going to kill the turrets and tank for the probes. Or did he just lose that Raven? I think he just did. No, it's still somewhere around. I still haven't selected, what am I saying? Oh, it's like, it's invisible on the top. That's kind of funny, I didn't even see it, but yeah, you can barely see like a miniature point there. But MaxPax, even though he sees this, he might not notice because you don't really see it on the minimap unless you really eye that minimap. Like it's half the size of a marine right now. Because it's so close to the corner. Now he will snipe the space. Bunny's looking good. The tank is going to be exposed though, so he will not be able to keep that position. And he did stim quite a few times, so this army is very low. These two Medivacs are much needed healing supply here for the army in total. And well, I guess things are going to stabilize for now. Raven is going to drop the auto turret here on that high ground, but unfortunately only gets one kill. It's okay though, better than 0. Oh, the Marine is going to kill the High Templar. Nope, it's going to get saved by the Zealots. Or he might see this prison. He sees the prison and will kill the prison. Yes, that's a good kill, but that also means that he's exposed at his base, or so you think. He actually has quite a formidable army standing there. And with that bunker being ready, it won't be able to get stormed so fast. So now he just needs to collapse on this army. I feel like he's waiting a little bit too long there with the army on the left. He should just move in. You know, MaxPax is fighting half the army with half the army. That's not how it's supposed to work. All of this stuff is not really healed up. But now coming in here from the side. Why is he not moving in, man? What are you doing? What are you doing now? After everything gets kind of killed, and maybe he's trying too hard to bait these storms, but everything on the left side is getting killed off. SCVs are going to be pulled into the fight, and these guys are fucking slacking. Can he get a snipe on the High Templar? It doesn't seem like it before he will cast that storm out. Anyway, so what are you doing, effing Bunny? Now the Zealot charge reinforcement also does hit this battlefield, and everything's just falling apart for Bunny. Bunny just doesn't seem to be able to retake the position as natural, and he just fought with two armies separately, even though he could have just collapsed with a frickin' amazing surround. Just move in and eat the storms, just move in, move through the storms and kill it everything, but he didn't do it. Well, anyways, thank you.